Welcome back, everybody. Today we are doing a Glyph Dragon for Hypersphere unboxing video. We are about to wrap up Hypersphere really quick. I am working to get it done by the end of September. Today is September 5th, and this week is going to be crazy, you guys. We got tons of unboxing videos. Expect a Knockout Odin, expect a, who else? We have Knockout Odax, we have, Genesis, we have Big Bang Genesis, then we also have Command Dragon, plus a few other things coming in this week as well. So expect a lot of content this week. And with that, by the end of this month, we should be done with Hypersphere. I really am pushing to be done with Hypersphere by the end of this month, and then by the end of October, be done with Hasbro Burst permanently. That means the rest of Pro, and that means the rest of Quad Strike, because as you all know, and the Colossus Stadium, which, if you guys could help me out, there are 2 Colossus Stadiums out for sale right now, and if you know which 2 I'm talking about, if you could try and get a hold of the seller, or if you know the sellers, let them know that I'm very interested in trying to obtain one of the 2. And you know, it'd be nice to have that stadium, because that stadium is the last stadium I need to finish off Switch Strike. Because it technically is a Switch Strike stadium, and I still don't have it. With that being said, just to give you guys an example, here is, as of now, the Hypersphere collection. The other stadium is right there. And then our vertical drop stadium, I had to put in a box because lately the bays have just been flying out of it and going crazy. And I wanted to just kind of keep them maintained in the stadium. So we're going to try this out today and see if it works. Moving on, just FYI, while we're wrapping up the rest of Hypersphere, we will be doing marathon battles for each video. I'm going to try and do them fast. If we get a burst, it automatically moves on to the next opponent. Otherwise, it's 2 points. So that's going to be the format. And yeah, let's get into it. Glyph Dragon. So I'm super happy to have this bay finally. Charge is actually slightly different, and we'll get into that here in a second. The packaging came in a little damaged, as you can kind of see. But hey, it's all good. The bay got here. It's in great condition. And that's all I could ask for. So Glyph Dragon is a stamina type. We have a run time of 4 and a drop-in time of 2. Dragon Chip, Glyph Lair, Sting, Disc, and Charge for the driver. So let's get it unboxed. At least we don't have to do so much work to get it unboxed, because like I said, the box kind of was a little beat up, but hey, and the layer has already been detached from the little pullers. Well, the little retaining straps, I should say. We'll get the rubber band off the ripcord real quick. Okay, rubber band, Glyph, Dragon, Sting, Charge, and our light launcher. And the rest is all trash. Alright, so we have our Glyph layer. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, honestly, it's way cool. I like that a lot. QR code. Now, it's not my favorite. Still, this version of Glyph, this silver, this white and gold, still way cool. Sting, did we get a 4-disc? We got a 1. Sad day. Now, moving into Charge. So, as you all know, Ace Charge has more of a flat tip, and Glyph Charge is more rounded. So that's actually something I didn't know. So finding this out, I was like, holy crap, this is cool. That they slightly varied the driver for the mode. So it makes me wonder what the defense is going to look like. If it's going to have an even rounder edge, or if it's gonna be the same as Glyph. So I'm super excited to try and obtain Rock Dragon now. And the other one we need to complete the dragon collection is just the green Ace Dragon. So moving on, let's get our stadium. Like I said, I had to kind of sit here and put it in a box. So then that way, you know, bay parts don't go everywhere. I'm gonna lift this up real quick. We're gonna get a better angle for you guys. There we go. And now, with that being said, we'll just tape this off to the side real quick. Just got to make some few modifications to our little setup here with some tape. And we'll get rolling on a test spin. All right, so our first test spin is going to be Ace Dragon, and reason being is because Ace, like I said, has a flat charge to it. So this is what charge is supposed to look like when it rolls around the stadium. Well, spins around the stadium. So that's what charge is supposed to look like. Now let's take a look and see what it spins like with the new variant. So it's slightly similar, more stamina-ish. All right, now then, we'll start the marathon battle. 3, 2, 1. Maybe. And Ace Dragon with a burst finish right out the gate. So we lose to Ace. Now then, we will go knockout. So Mythic Dragon. All right, a win against Mythic. Very hard hits right out the gate. And a win against Mythic. Moving on is Sword Dragon. I knew that was going to happen. There's always that one bay, you guys. And a immediate burst against Sword Dragon. I saw that coming too. Got to make space here. We're going to track the wins and losses. Judgment is next. All right, a win against Judgment. For the first round. Glyph throws Judgment. And a win against Judgment Dragon. Next up is Ashindra Green. Gonna adjust the launcher size here real quick. And Glyph takes a stamina finish. Relaunch. What'll happen here? And Glyph beats out Green Ashindra. Very nice. Got to make more space. All right, red Ashindra. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Glyph stops on that upper deck to just gain some stamina and momentum. Will it work for it? Remember, oh, very nice. Because this version of Bushin is surprisingly very OP. All right, Bushin with a win. And Glyph with another win. Next up is Glyph Valtryek. All right. Oh, Glyph Valtryek just using pinch maneuvers against Dragon. Very nice. Valtryek wins. Almost a burst on Valtryek. Reset these bays. They're both going crazy. And Glyph with a win. All right. With a 3-point win against Valtryek, a burst finish. Very nice. Well, Dragon against Valtryek. Next up, Command Valtryek. Command Valtryek tries to push Glyph out of the Glyph Dragon out of the stadium immediately, but fails. It's always fun to see. All right, a win for Glyph Dragon. Glyph is chasing Valtryek. Well, Dragon's chasing Valtryek. Trying to gain momentum. And Dragon beats out Valtryek again. Next up, our first left spin bay, which is going to be Mirage Fafnir. Got to reset this launcher here for left spin. All right. And we're going to try and launch these both at the same time. All right, I didn't see who won. I was trying to adjust the launcher setup. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, very nice. Ooh, and Glyph Dragon with a burst. So I guess last round really doesn't matter. I think it was Mirage who won last round, if I'm not mistaken. But Glyph did get a burst this time, so we will be moving on. Tact Leviathan, I think, if I remember right, that's what this one's called, is Tact Leviathan as our next bay. Tact not giving Glyph an inch. Who's taking home the win? First round. Will it be Tact or will it be Glyph Dragon? And Glyph Dragon with a little bit more stamina. 3, 2, 1. Glyph Dragon gets airborne, sits on the upper deck for a minute, and then drops back in. It's always cool to see him hit like that high and then drop back in. Don't worry, my finger didn't interfere with the match. I think it's going to go to Glyph. I mean, not Glyph, attacked. Ooh, it's actually a draw. Very nice. That was almost a burst. That was crazy. Okay. Both they stall each other out. Tact knocks Glyph off balance. And Glyph takes another win. Moving on is Venom Devilos. Very nice. Glyph gets a burst against Venom. Definitely not anime accurate. Next up, Erase Devilos. Glyph destabilizes Erase. Who's it gonna go to? Will the first round go to Glyph or will it go to Erase? Ooh, that was a little too close to tell. But I think, no, we'll go for actual concise wins. There we go, that's a concise win, if I've ever seen one. Still not anime accurate though, because Dragon should not be bursting Devilos. Alright, Master Devilos. We are about almost halfway, you guys. Ooh, very nice. If we can get more bursts, then we'll go by a lot faster, but I don't see that happening right now. Glyph did take the first win. Master Devilos takes the second win. I need a relaunch because I accidentally tossed it. Very nicely done by Master. Master shuts out Glyph Dragon by immediately knocking it out of the stadium. Like, no contest, just coming around, swooping right here somewhere, and then throwing it out. Very nicely done. Eclipse Devilos. Always try and launch away from whatever bay is coming through. So like if the bay is coming here, I always try and launch over there. But sometimes it just doesn't work out. Very nice. We are moving on. Immediately moving on to Zone Luinor. Gotta get the double launcher set up. The only reason why I do a double launcher kind of set up with left spins is that way it's more closer to timing. Very nice. Glyph bursts Zone Luinor. Next up is Wizard Luinor from the Infinity Brink Stadium, which I got to rebuy. So that's going to be another stadium I have to get before we end off Hypersphere. But luckily I can just buy the stadiums themselves. who's taking home the win. Glyph Dragon with slightly more stamina. Ooh, very nice. Destabilization to the top upper brink of the stadium. And Glyph with another survivor finish. Dusk Belcash. I knew that was going to happen. It didn't look all that secure on the launcher. Glyph is trying to keep Belcash from moving. Glyph Dragon destabilized. Who's it gonna be? And it's Dusk Belcash for the first win. You know, Glyph Dragon coming back with a burst finish. Very nice. I do gotta say, so far what I've seen from the X artwork, I do like it. I like the more mature style that they're taking this time around because, I don't know, man, with some of the characters for Burst, it was just really childish. Like, if you really think about most of the fandom, like most of the fans for Beyblade, they're around the plastic gen era. So a lot of us plastic geners or first generation Beyblade enthusiasts were a lot older. So, you know, it's nice to see a more mature artwork take to the series. And I'm we haven't had a burst like that in a while. That is Jesus. But no, I'm really excited, and I hope there is an anime for it because that will be even better. And I hope that they don't do the stupid faces like making Vault do like Vault and a few of the other characters doing like the stupid little monkey face sometimes. I just wasn't a fan, you know. While it's humorous, it's just over childish. Let it rip. And I get it, they're trying to appeal to the children of the generation that the product is coming out to, but at the same time, it'd be nice to, you know, it'll be nice to have that more mature look, so then that way the older generation can kind of better enjoy the product. Glyph does take the first win. And the only reason why I went on that tangent is I really hated Belcash's user for Rise. I just thought he looked really stupid. Like, same with Fi. And Fi's brother. I just thought they looked really stupid, and I thought they looked, I mean, they looked like reject hair metal people. I wanted to be like the 80s called they want their style back, but, you know. So I'm really hoping that they kind of keep with a more modern style for the users of the Bay. And it looks like that's what they're kind of going for X, which will be nice because, I'm sorry, nobody in their right mind dresses like Fi and his brother. Then they, you know, it's just crazy. Let it rip. So it'll be nice to see the more mature artwork. All right. And Glyph did take the first round against Gargoyle as well. Ooh, Gargoyle takes a win. Very nice. Because last time Gargoyle got destroyed immediately, you guys. It was a burst. Gargoyle just grabbing speed like crazy. Drinking some coffee. We have 25 bays left to get through, you guys. Glyph does take a win. Okay, now we need someone to get a win. Or first. Gargoyle just sitting around the top of the stadium, avoiding Glyph. Very nice. I love Gargoyle. I thought it was such a cool looking bay, and I was kind of sad that they didn't have somebody like while I was talking crap on the whole turbo part with Fi and them, Gargoyle with a win. You know, I felt like for a turbo series, this Beyblade would have fit right in as like the whole brothers, like Doom, whatever, trying to take over the BBA. You know, I felt like that big would have fit right in there. And it's just a shame we didn't see it in the anime. All right. Union Achilles, we're going to go speed mode first. Let it rip. Union Achilles got really pinched right there. And we're going to stop Glyph Dragon for a second. So then that way we don't damage any parts. And put power swords on. All right, now we got power swords. Well, that did not work in my favor. Let it rip. Let it rip. All right. 24 bays. You know, and I really hope you guys do enjoy this video. We're going to make it to all the bays. All right, Glyph Dragon beats out Union. Next up is Prime Apocalypse. Let it rip. If Glyph does not beat Prime, there's an issue here because Prime bursts really easily. All right, Glyph with the first win. Prime almost burst. Glyph evading Prime. If Glyph can just hold off Glyph Dragon with a win. Very nice. Now we got Cosmic Apocalypse, just another OP bay as well. It's so weird to say that for Hasbro products, but Cosmic Apocalypse, if you guys saw the video, Cosmic just annihilated most of its competitors. And that's kind of what's going on here. All right, Cosmic was shut out first round. Let it rip. Let it rip. Both bays circling each other, trying to catch one another. So far, we only have 3 losses. 3 losses, you guys. And I think this is bay number 23. Only 3 losses and 20 wins. Like, that's insanity. All right. Lord Spryzen, right mode. Ooh, I accidentally landed on top of Spryzen. Spryzen's gonna want counter attacks for sure. Oh, it gets pinched right at the wall. Like, gets double smacked, basically. All right, now we switch Lord Spryzen over to left spin. And this works out perfectly because our next bay is a Spryzen bay again. And that bay is a left spin bay as well. That did not work out in my favor there. Someone has to get a burst here. Just so that way it's not a going to third round mode. Who's it gonna be, you guys? I'm feeling Glyph. Glyph's not... Oh, Glyph is starting to lose a lot of stamina. Oh, it's a draw. All right, we go one more round, hopefully. Glyph trying to shut out Lord Spryzen. Glyph just needs to evade a little bit longer. Glyph with a win. Moving on. Dusk Spryzen. And that's a Glyph win for sure. Easily a Glyph win. All right. Both bays not giving an inch. Spryzen becomes more centered, allowing Glyph to move around the stadium a little bit more. We got a row and a half, technically 2 rows. 2 more rows, you guys. That's a draw. So Glyph has 1 win versus 1 draw. Okay. I'm pretty sure that was a bad launch on my part, but Spryzen has a win. Give me 1 second to put Glyph back together. Okay, who's gonna take home the win here? Spryzen kind of got a pity win. Oh, Spryzen. Okay, very nice. Now we are moving on to Orb and Guard. Let it rip. Let it rip. Orb Vanguard takes an immediate loss to Glyph Dragon. Poison Ogre. Poison Cyclops. I'm sorry, not Ogre. Poison Cyclops. Dragon hops over Poison Cyclops right at the beginning. That was kind of cool to see. No contact was made, but that was just kind of cool to see that. And Glyph beats out Poison Cyclops first round. Glyph chasing Cyclops. Now there's been contact. And Cyclops loses to Glyph. Next up is Drasil. Let it rip. Let it rip. Drasil takes an immediate loss. That's crazy. I was expecting Drasil to probably win that one. All right. Shield Kerbeus. One of the better bays out of this series. Oh man, he was getting a little crazy there. Kind of knocked himself off balance there. Oh, Shield just lost this one. Poor Shield. Let it rip. Let it rip. And Glyph. Now Master Kerbeus. Let it rip. Let it rip. We need a burst so we can make it through this last row and a half. We have a row and a half left. 15 more bays, you guys. 15 more bays. Next time I think we'll do 1 point. Unless it ends in a draw. The only bays that'll get like 2-point matches are bays that have left and right, and then Union, of course, because Union has 2 modes as well. So I think moving forward, that's what we're gonna do. Glyph. All right, Air Knight. Sorry guys, I accidentally knocked the stadium and my camera, causing a delay in the launch. Now the launcher doesn't want to launch the Beyblades. Glyph hops, ooh, that's nice. Getting a little bit of a hop action there. Who's it gonna be? I honestly think Air Knight. No, Glyph. Dang. 3, 2, 1. And Air Knight that time. All right. Let it rip. Let it rip. Ooh, very nice pinch maneuver. Just adjusting that camera angle for you guys. And Air Knight. So that's our 4th loss, you guys. Shield Kraken is next. Let it rip. Let it rip. I love seeing Glyph do that zigzag motion to try and just make contact. That's pretty cool. Nice. Glyph hops a couple times and then makes upper contact on the layer for Shield Kraken. And Shield Kraken loses. Next up is Cosmic Kraken. Let it rip. Let it rip. Very nice hit. $12 more bays. 12 more bays. We need this match to wrap up. Cosmic Kraken loses to Glyph. Let it rip. Ooh, very nice. Glyph gets a burst finish. That's 3 points. Next up is Lord Hydrax, which is a left spin. Only a few more left spin bays left in this video. I think that's a bad launch, but we'll just go with it. I think Hydrax will wind up winning. I'll be surprised if Glyph wins, because I think Glyph was the one I launched bad. Yeah, Hydrax with a win. And who is it? We need it to end. Come on, guys. Hydrax. We have a loss against Hydrax. That is loss number 4. No, 5. Loss number 5. All right. We're going to wrap up these left spin bays here real quick. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. Left, I think this is Astros. It's either Artemis or Astros. I can't remember. All right. First win goes to, I think it's Astros. Yeah, left Astros. Like I said, we're going to finish up with these left spin bays real quick, and then we'll move on to the rest of the right spins. That way I don't have to use 2 different launchers like this. And Astros with a little bit of life after death. All right. You don't know how happy I am with having the hooks back on the launchers. And this is Inferno Salamander versus Glyph. This is our last left spin bay. After this, the rest are all right spin. Inferno Salamander with a win. Very nice. Almost a burst though. Can Glyph pull a burst and beat out Inferno? Inferno using Glyph's zigzag move to take home the win. Very nice. All right, now it's just so right spin Artemis. Disrespect. Right spin Artemis takes a burst finish. Very nice. So that's another loss. We are starting to hit those losses, you guys. I was wondering when they were going to kick in. A loss against right spin Artemis. Solar Sphinx. And I think it's Glyph. Yep, Glyph Dragon with a win. Solar Sphinx, very nice. Let it rip. And Glyph Dragon with a win. Next up is Rocktivore. Both are using charge. The only difference is Rocktivore has heavy. Our Rocktavor takes a loss. Very sad. Can Glyph zigzag around Rocktavor to get a win? Because this is the, I believe... No, we got a draw. Yeah, so this isn't the bald version of charge. This is the flat version, so it's more attack-ish. And Glyph with a win. Very nice. Morgana, or however you say it. Another one of my favorites from Slingshot is this bay right here. And it's just very sad we didn't see... Ooh, we got a burst. Very nice. Last minute burst. Moving on. It's always nice to see them last minute bursts. All right. Monster Ogre. Okay. And Glyph Dragon takes a win. 3, 2, 1. Octa does a very good job at making Monster Ogre evade Glyph Dragon. We have 4 more bays left, you guys. Monster Ogre gets a win. Let it rip. And Glyph Dragon pulls out another win. Flare Cobra. Let her rip. Let her rip. Flare Cobra actually is the one to receive a burst finish, not Glyph. That's surprising. Flare Cobra is usually a really bad bay. So it's kind of cool to see that it actually won. Has really bad slopes. All right, Galaxy Zootron. Glyph just evading Zootron, making it waste all of its stamina. Now, Zootron has a pretty cool tip because it's Revolve Hypersphere. That's pretty cool. Let her rip. Let her rip. And Glyph again. All right. Ooh, I don't remember what this one's called, but it's another Cyclops. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I don't remember what that lair is called, but it's another Cyclops bay. We first saw this lair with Slingshot. All right. And Glyph Dragon takes a win. We got one more bay left, you guys. One more bay left. And hopefully you guys have made it all the way through this video. Nice. Moving on to our last bay. Unfortunately, it's nothing too special. It's just rudder R5. 3, 2, 1. Glyph Dragon takes a win. 3, 2, 1. 1. And Glyph Dragon with a win. Holy crap, you guys. Look at, like, let me show you the wins to losses. So the bays that are facing up are the bays that Glyph Dragon lost against. So as you can see, that's, let me try and get a better angle. As you can see, we have Ace Dragon, Master Devilos, then we have Gargoyle, and then we have Dusk Spryzen, Air Knight, the Artemis and Astros, Flare Cobra, and Inferno Salamander. That is crazy. So it only lost 2, 4, 6, 10 times. 10 times, but it won so many. I'm not even going to begin to count because it's like 90% of its competitors. So honestly, I would say pick this bay up. It was actually pretty good for its, you know, I would say the bay for its time probably was pretty good for Hypersphere. Especially the fact that it knocked out 90% of its competitors. And I mean, you saw it right here. I mean, there's no doubting that it did what it did. So with that being said, we're going to get ready to wrap up this video. Like I said, we got more videos to come. I don't know if we'll do a, let me know in the comments if you want me to do the marathon battle. We'll do the marathon battle, or if you want me to do like a marathon battle when we get to the end of Hypersphere, I can do that. Just let me know what you want in the comment section below, and then I'll go off of what the majority rules. So I feel like this was a little long, but I wanted to give you guys some good content, and I feel like we got good content here. I really do, with the amount of bursts, with the amount of surprising wins, and I feel like overall this was a good video, and I hope you guys feel the same. As always, thank you for the likes, comments, and subscribes. We're pushing 805 subscribers, so thank you guys very much. And as always, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Have a great night.